I bet with Interbet only. They're a fantastic site. I've never had any issues with them. They are very professional. There's never a problem. You deposit money, 2 seconds later it's in your account. You withdraw, which I do very occasionally, and I believe it's also 2 seconds it's in your account.
Race number 3 on the day, 13:45 the off time, 1700 meters the distance. This is the start of the place accumulator maiden plate that will get the PA underway. And before we get into race number 3, where we've got 2 scratch-ins, numbers 5 and 7, an important scratch-in of the 7 horse there, Rainwater, we'll have a look at Magic Hattrick when finishing 3rd last time out, and he was doing his best work at the finish.
Down the inside, Noble Warrior, Gajima Mfana, Tax Havens on the outside as they come to the 200, Imunga, Fire Forces running on, and on the outside, Tax Haven, down the inside, Noble Warrior, Tax Haven, and on the outside, Magic Hattrick. It goes to Noble Warrior though. Second, Tax Haven, Magic Hattrick ran into 3rd.
Well, race number 3, it is a race that, as I mentioned, 5 and 7 are out, so it's a field of just 10 runners that remain for the 3rd race. Number 1, Syrian Steel, now the ride of Cole Dickon for Carl Hewitson. And when we have a look at the fixed odds betting market, the horse that we had a look at, which was Magic Hattrick, is the favourite at 5-2. Number 8, Animal Impact, is at 33-10, 7-2 about number 6. Wherever I lay my hat, it's then 7-2 Fire Force and 15-2 and Better Ball those. Now this horse number 10, Magic Hattrick, I thought it was a very pleasing run last time out. We have to ignore his penultimate starts. Things went wrong for him that day, and it's not a true reflection of what he seems capable of. And I know that he is dropping in trip quite significantly, 2,200 now, 1,700 meters. But I think that at this point in his career, given that he's still a young horse that probably needs a bit of time to mature, I think it could be the right move from Carl Hewitson, and he seems to have quite a bit of scope for improvement. He does have a deep draw, but I think he's gonna go close in this race. And the other horse that I would include is number 7, Wherever I Lay My Hat To. I was encouraged by the progress he made last time out over 1,400 meters when given a negative ride, if I can put it that way, from the draw. They just allowed him to find his feet late on in the day, and I thought 5 lengths behind French Flame is good enough to be very competitive in this race.
Yeah, those look to be the 2 horses that I'm sure will be popular for place accumulator players. I'm trying to find anything else in the race. Animal Impact has had his chances. His form is erratic. If we look at a horse like Fire Force, on that last start, while position-wise he finished 6th and Magic Hattrick ran 3rd, at the line, there wasn't much under length that separated those 2 runners. So, if there's a form reversal there, that would be no surprise. So between 10 and 11, I don't think there'll be too much between them. And they both seem to find themselves in the perfect race now to possibly, get that maiden win. And then Wherever I Lay My Hat, this horse, go and watch that replay of the race. He was ridden cold from the jump. 13 out of 14. No hesitation by Athandiwe Mgutla. He was just given an educational run. You can see the odds of the horse, 100-1. They weren't expecting much. But I'm sure they'll be very encouraged, and a lot of positives would have been taken out of that performance, because when a horse can start to grab your attention over the final 400 meters, it just gives you the indication that he's basically understanding what is expected of him, which basically means run to the line, which he was doing. And that was over a much shorter distance of 1,400. I'm going to say that last start of his, or should I say that debut run of his, was a far stronger maiden field than this.
Yes.
Far stronger. Go and have a look at the horses that took their place there. The horse that won the race was French Flame, who's trained by Dean Kannemeyer. He's not a bad horse, and that race was highly competitive. So for this horse to run above expectation, I think stands him in good stead for improvement to come, going over the 1,700 meter trips. So, place accumulator, Ryle, I'm happy with numbers 6 and 10. If you're looking for one more, then 11 will be my choice. But 6 and 10, I think, will be safe.
I'm happy with those 2 numbers. These, I think, between 6 and 10, the winner will come from one of those 2. And I think even in the bar part, 6 and 10, happy with that.
Yep, 6 and 10 popular for both Ryle and myself. Race number 3, the start of the place accumulator, 13:45.
My name's Danny Diliberto, founder of Ladles of Love. It was founded back in 2014. Communities we work with are all over the peninsula, and we're working with 138 beneficiaries now. We've grown exponentially. We've been able to do that because of all the kindness that we have experienced from individuals and corporates such as Interbet, who just want to be part of the change.